Monkey Mason and welcome to Fast Forward Reviews. The movie is Bone Tomahawk. It is an adventure movie. An adventure, again I hate this adventure. They walk from A to Z. That's an adventure. They walk. It's definitely a drama movie. It's meant to be a horror. It's definitely a western and I don't have my horsey. I just cut back to my house with my horsey. I've got to have the horsey cameo. The year 2015. The movie's on for 2 hours and 7 minutes. Written and directed by S. Craig Zahler, Zafura, Jumanji 2, Zavura. Starring Kurt Russell, Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox, Richard Jenkins, David Arquette, with Sid Haig, and James Tolkan. Age rating for this movie is an 18. Probably could have got away with 15. No, definitely an 18. Tagline for this movie is John Bruder. John Bruder, an armed gentleman. John Bruder is played by Matthew Fox. Matthew Fox is not a star of this movie. Why is that the tagline? Why is that? I mean, come on. Kurt Russell's on the front cover. What tagline is that? The tagline should have been The Wild Wild West gets hungry for cowboys and Indians. That's why it's wild. It all happens in the West. Okay. Budget for this movie, 1.8 million. So here's a little bit about the movie. When a stranger comes to town and causes a bit of a scene and ended up being shot in the leg, the town's doctor is called for. Doctor, someone's been shot in the leg. It's late and her husband, who just so happens to have a broken leg, that's leg's been shot and leg's been broken, doesn't want her going out at that time of night and is very worried. The next morning, she is not returned. See why the guy was worried. The stranger, the doctor, and the deputy have all been kidnapped by a tribe. The sheriff, along with his backup deputy and a gun for hire, the guy from the tagline, the gentleman, set off to track down the tribe. But the husband with the broken leg also wants to come along. Fun fact about this movie, Kurt Russell and David Arquette were in 3,000 Miles to Graceland along with Kevin Costner and Christian Slater from Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Bonus fun fact that. So here's my review of the movie. As soon as this movie starts, it grabs you. It has a real eye catcher of an opener. But almost straight away it comes to a stop! Like seriously, it's that sudden. And for almost the next hour and a half, nothing happens. Seriously, there is a lot of walking in this. More than I'm doing right now. But they just keep on walking. And you think, what's the point of all this walking? Some of the topics of conversation are amazing. Like, how do you read a book in the bath? No, seriously. I'm not joking. It's like, how do you read a book in the bath and be comfortable? That's the topic of a conversation of this movie. Think about it. It's not really hard to read a book in the bath, is it? Okay, fair enough. I guess it is. It does kick up a gear in the last 20 minutes. It's brutal. It's definitely sick. And twisted. Just twisted, very twisted. Like me, twisted. The performances are really good. Kurt Russell just looks like he's fell out of the Hateful Eight and still rocking his charm from Tombstone. And it's pretty star-studded cast like supporting in this, as well as some gruesome practical effects when it needs to be. But it's just too long in the middle. And is slow. And sorry, sometimes boring. So should you watch this movie? If you like your westerns and you like your gore, give it a watch. But it is just far too long in the middle. It could do with a lot of editing in the middle. Should you own this movie? Yes, I think it looks really nice in your Blu-ray collection because it has a black drop. It's one of the reasons I bought it for Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell makes some awesome movies. The Thing, you know, Tombstone, Kurt Russell back in the West. Kurt Russell, what are you doing? How many concert bricks out of 5? 1, 2. It's a 2-star movie. I've been Steve Monkey Mason. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. How many concert bricks out of 5? It's only a 2. 1, 2. Bone Tomahawk. Why am I getting shit in my head shaking out like?
3.
No chance.
3.
No way. Nah. Review. You want to interrupt me a minute into my ending promo and start shaking your head? This right up, then I will make this a 2. No, see, I'm doing this review because you didn't want to do your review. You didn't want to do your review for next up on videos is Ghost Shark. There's an outtake for you.